Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So I sat down to do my makeup and then I was like, do I really want to do my makeup just to declutter makeup? I think you see what the answer was. So I just threw on a wig and said, let's go. As you can see from the title today, I am decluttering makeup again. But if you saw my foundation declutter video, I'm doing it similar to that, where I am getting rid of my eyeshadow palettes, but so that there's an actual like declutter in this video. I am telling myself that I can only keep 20 of them. This is all the eyeshadow palettes that I own, so that should be a challenge, a hard one, because if you watch any other eyeshadow declutter, I have gotten rid of like maybe 7 in total. So if you guys want to see how this goes and hear why I'm keeping some of these and why some of these can go, then just stay tuned. So the first palette I have here is the latest one I've tried, but after one try, it can go. It is the Lancome Mert and Marcus collaboration palette. I said in that video that it looks like a Pat McGrath palette from the packaging to the layout inside. I wasn't that big on it. It doesn't have very many mattes, doesn't have any transition shades. I don't feel like this is a standalone type of palette. And the shimmers were just kind of meh, so you know, it didn't do anything for me. This next one is from Ofra. This is their signature palette, Sweet Dreams. I don't know if I've tried this. This is what it looks like. I have not tried this. This is what it looks like on the inside. I feel like I can't get rid of ones that I haven't tried because, you know, maybe there's something about them that could be good, and maybe that could, you know, give me some type of spark in wanting to try some of the things that I actually have in my collection. Maybe I could do a video like that, like trying things that I already have that I've never tried. So I might not get rid of any of the ones that I haven't tried yet, because I might do a video like that. So let me put that down over here. Next up is the Melt Cosmetics Smoke Sessions. Now y'all know green is my favorite color, so from the packaging to the inside of this palette, I can't get rid of this palette. Look at it. Look at her. I can't get rid of this. And Melt Cosmetics makes a really good eyeshadow palette, so I'm gonna keep this. Next up, this is the Anastasia Amrezy collaboration. Came out earlier this year. Yeah, earlier this year. This is what it looks like on the inside. Yeah, it can go. It's too many, you know, like pressed glitters, too many repetitive shades. It's a nice palette, but like not one nice enough for me to keep when I can only keep 20. This is also from Anastasia. This is the Riviera palette. Now, I will say, I've said several times that, you know, after that whole subculture gate thing, I kind of feel like people fell off of talking about Anastasia. Well, they weren't releasing like any other type of products. And after subculture, they did launch like a couple eyeshadow palettes. People weren't really like, you know, talking about them like they were before that launch. And I feel like this is the palette that had people talking about them again last summer. It was when they, you know, pretty much jumped into being a colorful brand, because before that was pretty, you know, like nudes, everyday eyeshadow palettes. Subculture, well, we saw how that went. So I feel like this is what, you know, got them back on the map as far as like people talking about the brand. It's a nice palette on the inside, but I'm gonna let it go. I just tried these two. I'll just do these two together. This is Salt and Pepper's collaboration with Milani. First is their Hot, Cool, and Vicious. I just did a video on this. This is what it looks like on the inside. It can go. It can go. Oh, I did a whole video on this and I just realized like it's supposed to be like a CD. You know, like you open it and yeah. So if you guys ever need an idea of how clueless I truly am, that's it. That's what it looks like on the inside. It was an okay palette. You know, this is not something I would reach for every day. It's just, it's there type of thing. So if that's how I feel about it, then, you know, it can stay there. This is their Very Necessary eyeshadow and highlighter palette. Oh, so this is 2 in 1. This is what it looks like. Very pretty shimmers. Where am I holding this? Very pretty shimmers. What's wrong with me? But you know, I'm not keeping a pretty much all shimmer palette when I can only keep 20. This keeps hitting me in the back, so I have to sit forward, but it's uncomfortable to sit that way. Next up, this is Modern Renaissance. Now I know that this is a lot of people's like holy grail of a palette. She was alright when I tried it for the first time like years ago. Throughout the years, she's been alright. And now that I've got like other palettes, even other palettes from this brand, like it really was probably a very overhyped eyeshadow palette. At least for my skin tone, I'm not feeling it, so it can go join the other ones. Next up, this is from the Patricia Bright collaboration. This is the Rich in Color. This is what it looks like on the inside. Y'all know this is right up my alley. I know I liked one of them better than I liked the other one. I think this is the one I didn't like as much as the other. I'm gonna put it in the I'll keep it for now pile, but I think it might have to go by the end of the video. This is from Norvina's brand, you know, like the sister to ABH. Which one are you? This is the Pro Palette Volume 3, and I think as of right now, I still have not tried this palette. This is what it looks like on the inside, and I told you guys, I don't know, I feel like I can't get rid of palettes that I haven't tried yet. So the ones that I haven't tried yet obviously don't count in the 20 that I'm keeping for this palette, but I'm gonna hold on to them so I can try them before they have to go. Like maybe I'll do like a try them, and then in that video specify if they have to go or not. This is also from the Norvina brand. This is the Volume 1. I have used this one. It can go. If you're a, you know, purple, pinky eyeshadow person, you'll probably like this. Not that I dislike it, but just not enough for me to keep it. Especially purple is one of the hardest colors, or annoying colors to use for your eyeshadow, so it can go. Oh, here's the other one. This is the Rich, yeah, that was Rich in Color. This is the Rich in Life palette. This is what it looks like on the inside. Oh yeah, I'm gonna keep this one over the other ones. Let me pick you up, let me put you down, and then you can stay over here. You can stay over here in the stay pile. And the last one I have in my lap is from Anastasia Beverly Hills. It is their Alyssa Edwards palette. I've been using this a lot. Okay, it can't fold back. I've been using this a lot recently, and I realized I was only using it for one color, which is black. I'm not keeping a palette just because I can use one shade in it and it's black. Like I can't find that in any other palette, so that can go. Next up, this is the Gemini palette from Melt Cosmetics. This is what it looks like on the inside. I love the color story. I actually like the palette. I think it's okay compared to the other Melt palettes I've tried, but I'm low-key a collector, and if you guys couldn't tell, I'm low-key a Melt Cosmetics stan. Low-key, I'm realizing I am low-key turning into a stan. So I'm gonna put that in the keep pile for now. The next ones I think I can do all together, so I don't have to keep like repeating myself, because listen, just about all of these Anastasia palettes can go. Yeah, all of these can go. A lot of them have the same colors in them anyway. We've got Norvina, what is this, Soft Glam. This is Self-Made. This is the first eyeshadow palette like I've ever tried. Ever purchased, ever tried, something like, you see how old it is? You see how old it is. It's, first of all, this one just gotta go. I don't even use it because, I don't even keep it to use because like at this point I'm not putting that on my eyes. I feel like I was keeping it because, you know, it was my first and I felt like keeping it, but it can go. The Carly Bybel palettes collaboration, the Prism, Prism can go. I'm pretty sure I have the same colors from Prism. Subculture, Sultry, they can all go. I tried this recently. This is from Profusion Cosmetics. This is their Nude Eyes. It can go. It wasn't that good. I had to do too much to get something that was decent looking. If I feel that way, it can go. The next one, I am confizzled on. I really am. This is the Pat McGrath Mothership 4, 5, which one are you? 5 palette. This is what it looks like on the inside. I don't pick this up often, but see now I just open it again, and just that red alone, I wanna keep it. But I have to be realistic. How much you gonna use it, sis? I'm put it in the keep pile for now, but just know like it's already on the edge of might not be here by the end of the video. And I know some people are looking at me like, because I'm pretty sure this is a $100. No, how much does this palette cost? Okay, this is the NYX Aquaria palette. This is what it looks like inside. Very nice color story. I actually used this quite a bit last year, but it can go. Put that up there. Up next, Alamar Cosmetics. This is their Reina del Caribe. What's it called? Yeah, you just can't pronounce it. Palette. From the inside, it looks like I've used it. At least I used one shade, but I don't remember using it. But it's pretty inside, so I can't remember using it, even though like one of these, or maybe I swatched it and that's why that looks like that, because I really don't remember using this palette. So I'm gonna put it down in the let me keep it for now. I've never used pile because I don't remember it. The NYX Modern Dreamer palette. Ooh, I might have to keep it because y'all know I need at least one good colorful eyeshadow palette. This is a nice palette. I was using this when I was doing cosplay on Instagram, so I'm gonna put that over here. Ooh, this is the SpongeBob. Oh, this is the Hip Dot SpongeBob eyeshadow palette. This is what it looks like on the inside. Very pretty palette. I liked it when I used it. The eyeshadow formula was actually good, but looking at the colors in it, I need like, you know, those standalone palettes, the ones that I can use on their own, since I can only keep 20. You know, having this type of big collection, it doesn't matter having a palette like this, because what I can't find in this, I can find in one of these other ones. But if I can only keep 20, and even after 20, like we're gonna see if we can get 20 down to like the 15 or 10 that I did with foundation. With those being my odds, like I can't risk it. But you're cute though. I do like this palette. You know, I do like Hip Dot's formula. This also might make some people unhappy. This is these are the Fenty Snap Shadows 4 and 3. This is what 4 looks like, and then this is what 3 looks like. They can go. Y'all know I'm a Fenty stan. Okay, I've loved just about everything that I've tried from the brand, but the eyeshadows are that, you know, the part that don't make it into the just about. Their eyeshadow doesn't do anything for me. It doesn't. I'm sorry, someone had to say it. So go ahead. I'm gonna put that down over here. Next, this is from BH. This is their Ultimate Matte 42 Color Shadow Palette. I think this is probably the most like slept on BH Cosmetics palette. This is what it looks like on the inside. She's staying. Every time I pick up this palette, I'm reminded like she's just that girl and you don't use her enough. Maybe I should do like a video on this because it's like matte. They're creamy mattes. That's the catch for me there. You know, I feel like we don't really hear much about that, but they work really nice and they show really nice on the skin too. So let me know if you guys would want that's starting to get high, a video on that. But I'm gonna keep that one. Also from BH. This is their Take Me Back to Brazil palette. Y'all know, if you've been here for a while, you know the history that I have with this eyeshadow palette. I think this is actually my second one. Yeah, this might actually be my second one. Because the first, no, this is the same one. Because I spilled fake blood in this a couple years ago when I was doing a Halloween look. It's not the best colorful eyeshadow palette. The formula wise, I definitely feel BH has gotten better with palettes that they've launched since this one, but it gets the job done and it's affordable. So I feel like if you're looking for that type of colorful eyeshadow palette, like this is a nice place to start. It'll get the job done, especially if you have a couple other color eyeshadows to throw into the mix. But you know, given where I am right now, it's gonna hurt me to do this. Y'all see, like I've even hit pan in some of those shades, but you gotta go. This is the Norvina Volume 2 palette. I have not used this, and I know what I said, that I wouldn't get rid of palettes that I haven't used, but out of all 3 volumes, this is the one that I am like the least interested in, even though I haven't tried it. Yeah, I might just give this away because it's like I'm not interested in the story and I haven't tried it, so there's like, is there really a point to keep it, just to say I might try you later. So I'm gonna just put the, ooh, okay, please don't fall on me. Yeah, I'm gonna just get that away. The Jackie Ina palette, like, I don't even have to say whether or not I'm keeping this one. If you watch, I feel like 90% of my videos, then you already knew that wasn't going anywhere. This is the Carity Matte 21 Highly Pigmented Matte Eyeshadow Palette. This is what it looks like inside. I'm gonna keep listen, for brands that are slept on when it comes to their eyeshadows, can this hair not? This is one of them. This is highly one of them. They make really good eyeshadows, and they've got this colorful one. I've tried like a nude-ish palette, a pinkish palette. They make really good eyeshadow palettes. Do not sleep on them. I've hit some pan in some of these as well. And this is also one of those, like, you know, colorful palettes, but it's got some neutral in it too. So I'm gonna go ahead and put you, I don't want them to start blocking the view of the video. This is the OPV Rainbow Splash palette. Lately, my eyeshadow has either been like the Jackie Ina palette or this palette. They are another brand slept on for their eyeshadow. They make really good pigmented eyeshadow. They're a UK brand though, so like maybe they have to, because y'all see how the UK girls do with their eyeshadow, okay? That pigment be there. So maybe because they're a UK brand, like that's part of the reason why, but it's a very good palette. She ain't going nowhere, so I'm gonna go ahead, put you down over here. Just for an idea of how irrational I am, this is the Vampira palette. I can't remember the name of the brand, and the name of the brand is not on, oh, here it is. Lunatic Labs. This is their Vampira palette. This is what it looks like on the inside. I have never used this eyeshadow palette, and the only reason, I have no intentions of using it. The only reason I kept it is because it's shaped like a coffin. I just thought the packaging was really cute, but you know, it's time to grow up, Shanine. Time to let it go. I'm gonna let it go. This is the Shayla ColourPop Perception palette. This is what it looks like on the inside. 2018? 2018, I think. 2018. She was that girl for me. She was my go-to palette, but I can only keep 20. I still have a lot of eyeshadow palettes to get through, so I'm not gonna risk it. It's been a good ride, but you can go. Melt, I have not tried this. Which one is this? I don't know which one this is. But this is what it looks like on the inside. Like, y'all see why I'm just low-key a stan for Melt. I haven't tried this, so it's not going anywhere. I have to do that video at some point here. ColourPop, the All That palette. This is what it looks like on the inside. I did actually use this. I didn't use it, and like you guys knew I was using it. It was one of those, you know, like I already had my makeup done before I started the video. There was nothing to write home about. I don't like this whole like pressed eyeshadow in it, pressed glitter in it. They just do require too much, so put that down. This is the ABH Aquarius Zodiac palette. It's all blues. It was a cute palette. I like the look that I did with it, but okay. Was it gonna be a video of mine if something did not fall? And of course it fell on my foot, and I have no shoes on right now. Love that for me. This is the OPV Spotlight eyeshadow palette. I've used this. It's a cute palette. Actually, do I want to keep it? I'm gonna let it go. This is the NYX Off Tropic palette. This is what it looks like. Have I used this? This is what it looks like on the inside. I don't think no, none of these have like a brush or even a finger stroke in them. It's a nice. This is the other one from Melt. I haven't tried it yet, so she's definitely not going anywhere. This is what it looks like on the inside. Those videos, I gotta try these because Melt just be coming with that heat. This is the Urban Decay Born to Run palette. This is what it looks like on the inside. The best, hands down, eyeshadow palette Urban Decay has ever launched, ever. We can argue about this, okay? So it's not going anywhere. Urban Decay needs to make their formulas like this more often, and they need more color stories like this more often. I'm keeping that. I have not tried this. This is Charlotte Tilbury, the Icon palette. This is, ooh, okay, this is what it looks like on the inside. Yeah, I haven't used this. It's not doing anything for me, so I'm just gonna go ahead and get that away. Oh, this one's hard. So this is the Bomb Burger eyeshadow palette, and this is from Bombshell Cosmetica. Bombshell, I believe that's how it's pronounced. You guys remember, like, I was using this to do my neon makeup looks. I like the shadows. They're pigmented, they're neon, so you guys know I'm here for the colors in it. The thing is, it's very hard for me to recommend this palette or the eyelashes that I got from them because I myself had issues getting my order. However, at the time, it was like right after you know, Puerto Rico got hit with that hurricane. So like I was understanding of that. I did have to, you know, hassle them to get my order, but I got it, you know? So I was like, you know, I'll get over it. However, as time has gone on, and mind you, you know, Puerto Rico is probably still dealing with the aftermath of that. Too many people are just having like the same issues. And my thing is, if you're gonna have issues with like shipping stuff out because, you know, you're having issues, like just be open about that. Like deleting people's comments or completely ignoring people's comments on how, you know, it's been like 2 months and they have no update on their orders whatsoever. Like that's where it's just like, that's just not good business. You know, like you could say, you know, we're having issues. And the thing is, if you are having issues like that, why do you keep taking new orders? You know what I mean? So my thing is, listen, I'm telling you, like I have a good experience with the product. I had my own experience getting my purchase. And after letting you know that, you know, if you want to purchase from them, that's up to you. But I did my part in letting you know about that. But with that being said, I'm going to keep this. I said, let you guys know that. This is the Prime Beauty Island Gal palette. I have not used this, so she's not going anywhere. And a shade is called Sac Passe. I mean, it wasn't going anywhere. Literally just for that reason, it wasn't going anywhere. This is what it looks like on the inside. I think I might need to do like an updated BOMB brand video. This is the NARS Make Up Your Mind Eye and Cheek palette. I know I haven't used this. I have not used this. This is what the inside looks like, but this is what the inside looks like, so it can go. What was I going to do with this? What was I going to do with this? I don't even have to, oh, I was about to say, like, I know I didn't purchase this. This came in like a PR package or something. This is the Jouer Tan Line. This has been in a couple of declutter palettes, and I keep telling myself, I keep not decluttering it because I keep telling myself, I'm gonna use it, I'm gonna use it. Child, I'm not gonna use this. This is what it looks like. I've shown it enough. It's, give it up already, hang it up. Flat screen. Okay, also from Jouer, this is the Metamorphosis Face and Eye Palette. Ooh. This is what it looks like inside. Again, like, child, what am I gonna do with this? What am I going to do with this? I have not used this. It can go, the little brush. Ooh. This is the Mented Everyday eyeshadow palette. It doesn't have a name on it. I'm pretty sure it's called like the Everyday palette. This is what it looks like inside, and it's just that, the Everyday eyeshadow palette, especially for deeper complexions. So it can't go anywhere because, you know, hello. This is literally like the go-to, you just gotta throw something onto your eyes and go palette. So I'm gonna put that right on over here. Another one, this is the Sugar Pill. This is one of the customized palettes. So I picked all the shades in here and then I never used them. I high-key want to get rid of it because it's just, this is 2 years old. I'm pretty sure I bought this for like my 24th, 26th, so 24th, 23rd birthday, and I've never used this. So it's like, what is the point? You know how many declutter videos this has been in where I'm like, I'm gonna use this, and then I never do. However, this was $120 because I'm pretty sure it's $10 for each, $10 for each pan, I think. So it was like, girl, you better use it. Like, you're gonna find a reason to use it. But am I though? Am I gonna find a reason to use it? Let me look at the colors in it. I'm put it over here for now. If it comes down to like over 20 palettes, then that's probably gonna be one of the first to go. And we're down to like the last 4 palettes. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Dolce Vita palette. This is the inside. Again, like, let's not play in my face. Okay, let's just put that over there. This is the Mulan ColourPop palette. Inside, pretty, you know, I just posted the video, so if you want to know like really what I think about this palette, it's right there, but she can go. This is the Fenty Moroccan Spice palette. That's what it looks like on the inside. I said what I said about Fenty eyeshadows, and this one low-key falls into that, but it's better than the Snap shadows, I can say that. And I feel like I need at least like one Fenty eyeshadow palette, so I'm gonna put that down right there. Oh, and then the last one I have is from Ofra. This is their signature palette, Galaxy. It's a purple palette. Ciao. So far I've convinced myself to keep 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That got heavy on my hands. 10, ooh, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Look at that. I didn't even need the whole 20. I convinced myself. Oh, wait, no. 17. All right. Wow. BH just had to throw it all up in my face there. So I convinced myself to keep 17 when I said I can only keep 20. And if we're counting the ones that I said, like, I haven't tried it yet, so I can't get rid of it, there's only 4. So 21 eyeshadow palettes is what I've kept. Can we get it down? Can we? Let me do like one more round. Like, girl, you really need this? Like, do you really need it? Actually, you know what? No, I said I was only gonna keep 20 and I only decided to keep 17. So we are good for now. So I'm gonna give you guys one last look at the palettes that I've decided to keep in my collection. The Urban Decay Born to Run, Prime Beauty's Island Gal. That's the only way you can say it. This palette right here, the Mented Everyday palette, my customized Sugar Pill palette. This is the Makeup Revolution Patricia Bright Rich in Life. Yes, Rich in Life palette. Almost dropped these. The Melt Cosmetics Smoke Session. They'll all be listed in the description down below. The Melt Gemini palette. The Pat McGrath Mothership V palette. The Alamar, I can't pronounce this palette. The NYX Modern Dreamer palette, the NYX Off Topic palette, the Bombshell Cosmetica Bomb Burger eyeshadow palette, the Fenty Moroccan, like, yo, you just picked this up, you already forgot the name, Moroccan Spice palette, the BH Cosmetics Ultimate Matte 42 Color Shadow palette, the OPV Rainbow Splash palette, the Carity 21 Highly Pigmented Matte Eyeshadow palette, and of course the ABH Jackie palette. So I counted it up, there are 34 palettes in here, 21 over there. So that means I had 55 in total that I got down to 17 palettes. I deserve a pat on the back, especially if you've seen other declutter videos that I've done. I actually got something accomplished today. Before anyone asks, you know, what I do with this, I do the same thing with these foundation, anything you see me declutter on my channel, untouched or slightly used, I give away in giveaways. I give to friends and family, or I give to shelters, makeup shelters, you know, like the places that's like we need makeup for, you know, people who need makeup for job interviews or for their jobs, but they can't, you know, they can't just go out and get like $55 palettes. I'll send them to those, I don't, like, what do you call those, shelters as well, I guess, I don't know, but you guys know what I mean. And then the ones that are just like completely like this, they're expired, they're old, you know, they've got empty pans falling out, like the Self-Made palette from Anastasia, like those just going in the trash, because like at this point no one should be putting that. You know, if I'm not gonna put it on my eyes, I'm not gonna give it to anyone else to put on there, so those just go like straight in the trash. But very rarely do I have makeup like that, because I don't keep I don't keep makeup that long. Like, I declutter very often, so that is what I do with it. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. Let me know if you want to see me do this with any other part of my collection. I hope it was kind of, you know, cool seeing this, seeing what I'm keeping, what I'm not, and why. And yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up the video. So make sure to thumbs up, comment, and subscribe down below. Thank you all for watching. I will see you in the next one. Bye.